Hello and welcome again to Let's Play Shadows of Om. This is Policy of Madness. We're here at Darnassi Keep. We're going to clear it.
Nothing to it.
Or at least some of it.
Vita Mortis Cario.
Last time I was talking about when is it appropriate to approach a woman and start a conversation. And today we're going to go over that a little bit more. You need to understand how things look from a woman's point of view. And
I'm waiting.
a lot of dudes have this
Whatever
idea
you want.
that,
Yeah, mate.
I think if our charisma were higher, he would have a different opinion. Alright.
Yes.
And let's look at this from the point of view of the most threatening time when you can approach a woman and have a conversation with her. And you might say, "Well, I don't mean to be threatening." Well, that doesn't change anything. If you're being threatening, you're being threatening, whether you intend to be or not.
Tell me all about it. If you say so.
Don't think I'm gonna need any other protections. This kind of gross.
I'm waiting. Of course. Yes, if that's what you want. You wouldn't hurt a lady.
So she's on a bus, going to work or whatever.
Yes. Is that all? You wouldn't hurt a lady? Oh. Tell me all. Nothing to it. Hmm.
She's minding her own business. She's not talking to anyone. She's probably huddled in on herself a little bit, making her body very small. She doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. And if you talk to her anyway and try to engage her in a conversation, you're demonstrating that you don't give two shits about what she wants. That what you want is much more important than what she wants. And that makes you threatening. That makes you an immediate threat. Whether you intend to be that way or not. Doesn't matter, you are.
Wait, whatever you want. This shall be fun. Yes, just ask. Tell me all about it.
And sometimes guys will say, well, what if she's really good looking? What if I really want to go on a date with her? And what if I'm a really nice guy? And I know that I can show her a good time and she'll enjoy herself. You know, don't I have a right to, at least attempt to get her to see my way? And the answer is no. Because
What would you
here's
like?
something that a lot of people don't seem
I'm
to understand, especially a lot of dudes, is that women don't actually owe you anything. You're not entitled to anything from her. Not her time, not her attention. She doesn't have to do anything. And you're not entitled to a chance with her. You're not entitled to a chance to show her that you are a nice person. I really like this music. This music is pretty awesome. You don't deserve a chance. You don't deserve anything. She doesn't owe you her time, her attention, or anything really. And that's something that a lot of people, especially guys, but also other women, have a hard time getting through their heads. So I'm going to, lead with this. You're not entitled to anything from her.
Yes. Nothing to it. Tell me all about it.
So with that in mind, what might
Whatever
happen
you
if you
want.
talk to a lady on the bus? Well, she'll probably be polite to you because women are told over and over in many different ways that they are required to be polite to everyone, even people who are making them feel threatened. So the fact that she answered you politely doesn't mean that she is necessarily open to your conversational foray. Not only are women
If you
taught
say
that they are supposed to be nice to everyone, even people who are making them feel threatened, but women understand that if a dude is making them feel threatened, being rude to him is liable to make the situation escalate. And so a lot of women won't do it. I think everyone can agree that women should not have to put up with this shit.
I'm waiting. Yeah, of course.
But they do.
Tell me all about it.
And they do for good reasons. Just getting rid of our summons.
If that's what you want. Whatever you desire.
Try to find the secret passage here to get out. Until we do, we're actually trapped in here. So just given the fact that she's speaking to you, that she's not telling you to fuck off, doesn't mean she actually wants to talk to you. And it's usually pretty obvious when she doesn't want to talk to you because she may not look at you. She may not look you directly in the face. I think next time when we level, we're going to start getting epic abilities. That'll be pretty cool. She may not look you directly in the face. Her answers will be like one-word answers. Yes, okay, you know, these things are all signals to you that she's not interested. You think of it like this. If you're visiting an acquaintance, and the acquaintance has a cat, and the cat walks into the room. There we go. And the cat makes a beeline straight for the food dish and won't look at you. And won't respond when you make kissy noises at it, then that cat doesn't want to be petted. That cat is not interested in you petting it. And if you're capable of reading a cat's body language, then you're capable of reading a woman's body language. Alright, we're gonna need some skeletons.
Vita mortis carens. Vita mortis carens.
You may notice that our summon limit
Vita mortis carens.
of 5 summons
Vita mortis carens.
isn't really a thing when we're
Vita mortis carens.
using a projected image.
Yeah, is that all?
I have nothing you wish.
His dialogue will be, he'll tell you the same things if you have Nalia with you, but his dialogue will be quite different. He won't, for example, say this. Alright. That doesn't really go anywhere anyway. This is the Find Familiar scroll that people usually direct you toward. I think the one with the Shadow Thief is a whole lot easier to obtain. We are going to put the flail together because why not? Mainly it's worth EXP. So keeping in mind that women don't actually owe you anything. Where was I sticking stuff? I was putting things somewhere. Darnassus Keep is one of the places people usually come first. And for good reason. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Useful stuff, especially if you have a party. Like most people usually do.
I'm waiting. Yes. Tell me all about it. Alia. What do you want? Alia.
Alright.
Yes. Tell me all about nothing to it. Hmm. I'm whatever you want. Yeah. Tell me if you say so. Of course. Yeah, if that's what you want.
Kind of amazing that I could force the lock with meteors in my hand.
Tell me all about it.
Some kind of trap here. Don't remember what it is.
Whatever you desire.
Guess we'll find out. Okay.
I'm waiting. Yes. Is that all? Tell me all about it.
It is possible to save the servants sometimes. It's not necessarily easy, but it can be done. It doesn't help. You don't get any bonus for saving them.
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
They don't even say thanks. The game doesn't expect you to be able to save them, so it didn't give the servants any kind of dialogue to respond to the fact that they have been saved.
Yes. Whatever you want.
Yeah, we are going to rest here.
Tell me all about it. Just ask.
Vita mortis carere. Vita mortis carere. Vita mortis carere. Vita mortis carere.
Careful now. My trap is set. What do you like? Oh, did that. I'm waiting. Tell me all about it. Whatever. Oh, that. Presi alia zero. Presi alia.
Oh shit, forgot about that. I'll be alright.
I'm waiting. If you say so.
That, you want tea? It's kind of dangerous. Alright. Now we have the key to open all the doors.
Do not disturb my duties.
It's actually kind of hard to get this conversation with him because as soon as you trigger her, she'll sometimes come.
Oh, 'tis like a nightmare. Yet more hooligans tracking their filth through the halls.
She'll interrupt his conversation. phrases I've heard it. Alright.
Tell me all about it.
So obviously there are several situations that you could find yourself in. You could find yourself with a woman who's on a bus who has a book that she's hiding behind, in which case, don't talk to her. I mean, for real, just don't do it. You could also find yourself with a woman on a bus who is looking at everyone around her, smiling, maybe starting conversations herself. Then it's okay to talk to her. I mean, really, this stuff is not that difficult.
I'm waiting, if that's what you want.
Some of my
Yes.
skeletons die? Or are they just getting lost? They're just getting lost.
Tell me all about it.
Here they are.
This should be fun. Oh, did that. Oh, you violent bastard. Is that all? Yes.
How many of these do I have left? Okay.
Tell me all about it. Nothing to it. Whatever you want. I'm waiting. Tell me all about it.
If a woman is at a bar and she's flirting with people, maybe she's flirting with you, then it's okay to talk to her.
What would you want?
Alright.
Yeah, nothing to it.
We're gonna have to take care of this clay golem ourselves.
Did that hurt?
Alright.
Some rest. Oh, you whiny bastard.
So I don't actually know why this is such a mystery to dudes. I mean, if she looks like she's interested in a conversation, then it's okay to have a conversation. If she's not,
Oh, did that.
this is gonna take a little while. There's nothing in her manner, in her body language, in the context in which you are, that says, hey, she would like to have a conversation with someone, then don't do it. I mean, it really is that
You
simple.
whiny bastard.
Look at this. Why is my bonus varying so much?
Oh, you know, I could really use some... Oh, you whiny bastard. Oh, did that hurt?
Why is it sometimes 4, sometimes 5, and sometimes 6? I don't really understand.
Oh, did that. Oh, did that hurt?
So some guys will act like if it's not acceptable to talk to a woman in all circumstances, then that means you can never do it. That's not what it means at all.
You whiny bastard.
This must be an effect of fatigue.
Did that.
The fact that I'm getting these wildly varying bonuses.
You know, I could really use some rest. Oh, did that. Oh, you whiny bastard. Oh, you whiny bastard.
So that's all there is to it. You know, if you're in a store and you're buying some things and you're, you know, the person who's checking you out, you know, as a cashier is cashiering you out, is female, then it's okay to have a conversation with her. It's not okay to ask her out on a date. But it is okay to, you know, say, hello, how you doing? What's going on?
You know, I could really use some rest.
And in that way, learn how to have conversations with women. And if she's in some kind of context,
Tell me all about it.
in which it's pretty apparent that she is probably going to be open to being asked out on a date, then it's okay to ask her out on a date. Just being at a bar doesn't mean that she wants to be asked out on a date. Because people go to bars for reasons other than to get hit on. Or to hit on other people. But if she's there by herself, you know, she's leaning back, her body language is open, then she's probably okay with you asking her out on a date. So go for it.
Whatever you want.
One of the examples, I was talking with a guy on a blog about this, and one of the examples he gave is, you know, what if the two of us just finished a role-playing game, is it okay to ask her, you know, out on a date? And the answer is, you probably want to talk to her a little first. And see whether or not she is interested in you in any capacity. But it is okay to talk to her because you're on a role-playing game. It's pretty obvious that she's aware that people are going to be speaking with her. I mean, it's a frickin' role-playing game. You can't play a role-playing game without talking to people. So the very fact that she's there, playing this game, tells you that she is at least not opposed to meeting and interacting with people. I'm gonna see if I can open this door. Yeah. The door has a trap on it. But the trap only, traps on doors only trigger if you actually open the door. If you open it from afar with a spell, then it doesn't go off.
What can it be now?
There's a way to
Yes.
get him to not attack you, but we're not gonna bother. It's basically a pain in the ass.
If you say so.
It's a pain in the ass, so we're not gonna bother. We don't care about him anyway. Alright, so now we have all the pieces to the flail. We're gonna go ahead and make the flail. Mainly for the EXP, because we sure as hell don't need a flail.
Of course.
You know, if she's at a role-playing game, obviously, she's at least okay with talking to you. So go ahead and talk to her. I honestly don't know why this seems to be such a mystery to so many dudes. Well, context matters. So I think that's actually it for this time. Let's stow some shit.
Whatever you desire.
Next time we'll be going down to the basement of Dornacy Keep and attempting to rescue Nalia's father, whom we already know is dead. I looted all of this, right?
Is that all?
Oh wait, actually probably we'll be going up, we'll probably be going outside first. Let me park myself over here so when we, when I start the game up again, I'll remember what I'm doing. Oh, that was quick. Alright. Next time we're going to be finishing up Darnassi Keep. We're going to go out on the rooftop and kill everything we find, and then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to kill everything we find. So, join me then. Later.